Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now allegedly if that there been a very serious protest going on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And this protest has to do with the traditionalists of the palace of the Ooni of Ife. It is rumored that the protest is, stemming from, the exposition that came the other time from the Brazilian seers and also the custodian of the sacred forest, where he made mention of the fact that, of course, he said they went to the sacred forest, where they found out that the reason why Oni has been busy seeing fireballs and everything has to do with some deity that is called Yami Osoronga, okay? I'm so sorry for any name that I don't pronounce well. Please bear with me, okay? And so they say Yami Osoronga had said that they wanted Queen Naomi to return back to the palace, something that has to do with a long time tradition, with reincarnation, with a whole lot of stuff that Queen Naomi is theirs, and, Queen Naomi has a journey with the Ooni of Ife. Queen Naomi is supposed to be the one in the palace, not the other Oloris, and that Ooni of Ife is looking for their trouble, that the reason why Ooni of Ife has been seeing these deities up and down happens to be because of the fact that Iyami Osoranga, something that has to do with Iyami Osoranga, that Iyami Osoranga is very angry over the fact that Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo is outside, that Iyami Osoranga has given them 60 days to bring Queen Naomi back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. If Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo do not return back to the palace in 60 days, there will be a very serious problem. And so now, from when this revolution came out, they have gone to do some stuff to appease the deity. Everything that were asked, they had asked them to do that, those things have been done. And they are waiting to see how Queen Naomi can return back to the palace and all of that. But you know that these traditionalists are people who really believe in all of these deities. I maybe I don't have to emphasize the fact that there are a lot of deities in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that almost every day there is a celebration going on there. They cook, they give things, they pour libation. And the other time I talked about libation, somebody was asking me what's libation. Basically pouring some drinks and doing some incantation to appease the god or to thank them or something. Okay, libation is almost like that stuff that boy in the boat incident said he poured on water, the Fanta. Fanta could be libation, it could be anything, depending on your cultural belief system, okay? Some people in Africa, they use kai kai, what they call kai kai. Some people they use what they call ogbudale. Ogbudale is some kind of wine that comes from the palm. Some people use what is called kernel oil. Kernel oil is the oil that comes from a palm kernel. And some people use all sort of drinks. So it depends on your own cultural belief system, okay? So that's libation. And so they said they have done all of that. They poured libation. They did everything they're supposed to do for Iyami Osoranga. Now, who is Iyami Osoranga again? You can go and browse it. It's one deity. They say they work for women. They protect the rights of women. In the days of the old, they foster procreation, productive health, and all of that. And now, the traditional people believe that these people are still alive. All these powers are still there. They worship and they pay homage to them. And so they said the reason why Kabiyesi has been seeing all of those balls left, right, and center has to do with the fact that Iyami Osorongo or Osoranga has been angry. And now, because this has been made known to the traditional people in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and they gave them 60 days to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace. And these people said they are not going to keep quiet and allow Kabiyesi to continue to make all of these decisions all by himself. They need to stand up and let Kabiyesi know that they know exactly what has been said, what are the arrangements for Queen Naomi to return back, because of course they are all traditional people. These have happens to be their belief system, and they believe that if nothing is done, there will be an there will be some kind of adverse effect on them, and so they need to speak up. So they said there have been a protest, and this protest is to get Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo back, is to let the Ooni of Ife know that they are well aware of what Yami Osoronga has asked for, and they are hoping that Ooni of Ife is going to take this very serious and ensure that something is done to make sure that this is okay. And so, with all of this that is going on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, you agree with me that Kabiyesi is in a very worried place right now. We have heard about the Adimeju, Pastor Ademiju's drama that is unfolding in the palace and making Kabiyesi very uncomfortable because he feels like he is at the verge of losing his wife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Esheo Adukbe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Thank you, people. Okay, they said that there is a protest, so that it has to do with the demands of Yami Osoronga. That Yami Osoronga is a deity that does not forgive. That if the Yami Osoronga takes a decision or makes a decision, it might be very, very difficult to take it back. That they have to do what they need to do, and that is related to Queen Naomi returning back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And they say Ooni of Ife is actually working against time to ensure that this happens. But you know that when somebody is about to achieve something great, there is likely going to be some kind of this stability, okay? And so we have seen the drama that has unfolded with this man, Ademijo. So a lot of people are taking it in a very poor way, but I see a young man who saw a woman that is pretty, that he wants to. Queen Naomi is somebody that everybody loves. Why do I love Queen Naomi? Why do you love Queen Naomi? It's the same reason why Ademiju loves Queen Naomi. But the difference between you and I is that Ademiju is a man. He wants the woman closer than you and I, okay? Because, of course, he has his own interests. And so I just see a problem with the way people are taking this whole thing. But, of course, it is what it is. But right now, they said Ooni of Ife has sent his men to speak to the people allegedly, as it is rumored, that they should, calm down, that Queen Naomi is returning back to the palace in June, that June is not going to pass. But this time, I really, really think that Queen Naomi might return back in June, because I don't see Queen Naomi waiting one more day for the Ooni of Ife after what has happened. I know that this is an opportunity for Kabiyesi to sit up. He needs to sit up and understand that Queen Naomi is not just going to sit there and wait for him. He needs to understand that people are going to stand up and fight for, because this man, you see this Pastor Ademiju, it's just that, of course, Ooni is Ooni of Ife. If Ooni had been an ordinary man, this Pastor Ademiju is ready to bulldoze anybody for Queen Naomi. But unfortunately, if there is a bulldoze, it will be a very big one, because Ooni of Ife too is big. He's a great figure. And, as a Yoruba king, Yoruba people love him so much, and they are going to stand by their king regardless of his decision or what he has done to, hurt Queen Naomi. So right now, the thing is that he is on his right and Ademiju is on the other wrong side of the road. This woman is still Ooni of Ife's wife. There was a marriage, but there was never a divorce. So everybody is saying go. But let me not just come back to what we are talking about. Ooni is begging these people to, sit down and be hopeful that everything is going to be done well, and that there will be no repercussion from Yami Osoronga, because what needs to be done is going to be done. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.